Road to WrestleMania is here, and it's no time to be humble, for a championship opportunity awaits the winner of this year's Royal Rumble.
And here we go. Is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you stopped by. And if you're brand new, welcome. Grab a seat, stay a while. Do me a couple favors while you're here. Be sure to go hit that subscribe button. Go next door, ring that bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Sure to hit that like button. And before you head out, drop a comment. And if you are one of the regulars here, welcome back for another round. I ask you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment, because YouTube does love those comments. And of course, share the video out on all social media. Socials, Instagram, X down below in the description. Check out the link to that Joker Voice merch store too. Grab yourself some cool stuff. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. It's my favorite time being a WWE fan, as around this time last year, I did a similar video regarding my prediction for the Women's Rumble. Boy, was I wrong. Well, I was close. I had Liv Morgan picked to win, but Ailey ended up being the winner going on to the WrestleMania. So maybe I can redeem myself a little bit. So let's see if I can go through the roster of both Raw, SmackDown, and NXT to see if we can narrow it down to who should most likely be the winner of 2025's Royal Rumble.
This is gonna be good.
So just like last time, every superstar is going to be put into a category whether they should be considered to be an actual contender to potentially win the Royal Rumble. These categories are so much, don't count on it, it's possible, and absolutely. As per Royal Rumble rules, the champions do not participate. So WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton, Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley, and NXT Women's Champion Julia are out. So let's get started. And we're going to start with Alba Fyre, and might as well toss in Isla Dawn here as well, as the Unholy Union are forever stuck in the women's tag team division. So,
yeah, not so much.
Now, possible return. That's what this is. Alexa Bliss. Many folks do believe she's going to return at this year's Royal Rumble. She's a known commodity in the main event circle. Can't count her out. So,
yeah, it's a possibility.
This is also interesting. We have last year's winner, Bayley. The WWE has yet to have a two-time Rumble champion, much less a back-to-back Royal Rumble winner. So, should Bayley be considered a contender?
Absolutely.
Another former winner, we have Becky Lynch, also set to return at the Royal Rumble, and is definitely always considered in the championship circles. So,
yeah, it's a possibility.
And that brings us to the EST of the WWE, Bianca Belair. Again, another former Rumble winner. Currently, she's stuck in the tag team. Were she to break out and separate, would Bianca Belair be considered a high contender to win the Royal Rumble?
Absolutely.
Now comes to Blair Davenport.
Yeah, not so much.
Next, the Poison Pixie, Candice LeRae.
Yeah, not so much.
And next we come to Charlotte Flair. What have we always said about Charlotte Flair? Death, taxes, and a championship opportunity. So
Absolutely.
now we have the United States Women's Champion, Chelsea Green. She going to be a contender for the Rumble. Personally, I think she needs to focus on her title itself. So
Don't count on it.
now, possibly a Royal Rumble debut from NXT, we could look at Cora Jade. Um, as exciting as this would be to see more new faces for the WWE audience, winning her first Royal Rumble in her first Royal Rumble appearance.
Yeah, not so much.
And now that brings us to the runner up for the Women's Intercontinental title. This is Dakota Kai. I'm glad to see that she's being healthy right now. This is a good thing. But
Yeah, not so much.
moving on over, we have the muscle hamster, Ivy Nile from American Made. I just don't see it.
Yeah, not so much.
Come on now.
Absolutely.
Again. Really?
Yeah, not so much.
Now, next we have the much anticipated debut on the main roster, the former TNA Knockouts champion, Jordan Grace.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
Now, from NXT, we have Lash Legend, who WWE really sees in Lash Legend everything they thought Jade Cargill would be. But a winner in her first Royal Rumble appearance.
Yeah, not so much.
And this brings us to Liv Morgan. 2 years in a row, the runner. Now, the Liv Morgan stands are going to say, of course, yes, this is her year to win. And 1 year, do I see her winning? Sure. But is it going to be this year?
Don't count on it.
Now we have the new Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria. Just insert everything I said about Chelsea Green.
Don't count on it.
Mia Yim, aka Michin, a Rumble staple of late, but that's it. So,
Yeah, not so much.
the other half of the women's tag team champion, Naomi. Big return last year. Expect a great performance.
Don't count on it.
And the only other woman, aside from Liv Morgan, that has been in every women's Royal Rumble, we have Natalya. And expect the result to be the same as every other time she was in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, not so much.
That brings us to the irresistible force, Nia Jax. The only thing more irresistible is the lack of anybody wanting her in a championship match at WrestleMania 41.
Don't count on it.
Nikki Cross. Expect a better showing than previous years, but
Yeah, not so much.
now when it comes to Piper Niven, she always gives a great performance, but is she going to be there at the end?
Don't count on it.
Now, for the sake of time, I'm just going to lump these three in together with the members of Pure Fusion Collective. Shayna Baszler, Sonya Deville, and Zoe Stark. This is a faction that's going nowhere with members that are going nowhere.
Yeah, not so much.
Oh, Raquel Rodriguez. Worst bodyguard in the WWE. When she comes into the ring, she should clear out some bodies, but that's about it.
Yeah, not so much.
Now, after dropping her title at New Year's Evil, expect Roxanne Perez to be a full main roster member. This will actually be her third Royal Rumble appearance. And will the third time be the charm?
Don't count on it.
Now, another potential NXT call up to the main roster, I could see Sol Ruka and her athleticism being a very exciting part of this year's Rumble. But
Yeah, not so much.
finally, from NXT, to highlight what the WWE boasts as the best women's division in all of professional wrestling, we have the Dark Angel, Stephanie Vaquer. If you want to showcase best women's division, Could the Dark Angel give not only an impressive performance, but be possibly in the Final Four?
Yeah, it's a possibility.
Now, this actually comes down to two ladies. Because these will be the most likely and what I think will be the inevitable challengers for the women's titles at WrestleMania 41. And that is Charlotte Flair and Io Sky. I don't think the WWE fans want to see Charlotte Flair win the Rumble. I could see Charlotte Flair easily winning the Elimination Chamber. And I think the sentimental favorite, she's been the early pick, and she's been my pick for months now. The winner, 2025's Women's Royal Rumble, the genius of the sky, Io Sky.
Duh.
But these are just my thoughts. I'm going to turn it back over to you. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Yeah, be sure to check out next week as we'll be back. Royal Rumble, we're gearing up to that. We'll be talking about all that and a whole lot more. Wednesday night is overbooked. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Again, quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell if you like the video, give it a thumbs up if you didn't like the video. Hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate that. And I will see you folks all very soon. Hope you had a great week. Have a wonderful weekend ahead of you. Always have fun. Keep talking. Keep smiling. And until then, folks, doodles.
I'd say you better subscribe or we'll bash in some skulls, right, Cliff?